Turn it up, let it start. From block to block, we snatching hearts and jacking marks.
Anyway, fellas, so yeah, this shit with Jon Jones getting crazy. Supposedly he passed Diaz 125. Goddamn right. Diaz 125. Fuck yeah, I agree. Fuck it. Why not? So Jon Jones supposedly passed the July 6th and 7th was the test. I have that shit up right here. I should fucking probably read it off here. So he passed, 6th and 7th and the 29th. Right? July. He failed the July 28th test. So what does this fucking mean is what everyone's wondering. A lot of people are saying, you know, yeah, he cheated. Everyone's still grabbing on this thing that he cheated, right? Now I don't doubt that he cheated. I do wonder. I'm starting to wonder about, you know, USADA's methods here. Like, if they keep doing this kind of shit, happens all the time now. Romero, something happened with Romero, except, you know, he got a little slap on the wrist. Machida with the shit happened to Diaz. There you go. Machida with the the admission, and then they fucked him over. Urine test is always fucked up. Urine tests are not the most accurate. It's always about the blood test, right? So it's all weird. So this whole thing is fucked up. Now, will he still get suspended? The Russians have to be the Russians, says Davey. Will he still get suspended? Look, I'll tell you what, I don't know, but if he does get suspended, it's because USADA's trying to save face, in my opinion. If they can't prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that he did it. He's pregnant. He might be. Oh shit, I got fucking breakfast on there. He might be pregnant. You never fucking know. It could be like the movie Twins. The what's it called? The with Arnold Schwarzenegger and DeVito. Anyway, so that's what we're looking at now. So did Jon Jones cheat? That's the question. Did he cheat everybody and basically the whole game? Menopause. Davey, you might be right. He's getting hot flashes, and that's why he failed. Yeah. So I'm looking on here. I'm trying to find more details about the test. It's all super confusing, and no one, even USADA themselves, probably has no clue what the fuck's going on. This is from Maki Kawa. He says the UFC knows about this whole thing. They look at his test from the 6th and the 7th, and he passed both of those. Nothing in the system so far. So for him to start doing steroids, especially the steroids they're taking, he would have to have been doing steroids for a while. Here's the thing, shadow government. There you go. You got hemorrhoids? That sucks, dog. As Brad was saying, that they don't test for everything every single time. They always test for different things, so you never know. He might have been using it for a while, and they tested for it on the 28th, and that's it. The Lannisters. I'm sensing a Game of Thrones reference. I'm only in season 1, episode 4, dude. I'm so slow with it. I haven't caught up yet. Shady as fuck. Goddamn right. And that's the thing, is USADA was supposed to be like trustworthy. If they can't prove beyond a shadow of a doubt, that's some bullshit, right? They should be able to prove this shit like pretty clearly. So it's all in the fucking air now. Honestly, Jon Jones looks pretty good right now, right? Anytime there's like there's doubt in there as far as like, do you think he's innocent? No. Definitely Lannister conspiracy. There you go. So it is Game of Thrones. Do I think he's innocent? No. But imagine if he didn't cheat. We all been giving him shit for weeks. Yeah, exactly. He's gotten so much crazy shit. He's innocent because no one is this stupid. I don't put it beyond him though, dude. Like, for real. I think he is that stupid. But at the same time, you know, it might be one of those like almost like a cry wolf type of thing, right? Where the first time, you know, he got busted, he fucked up, and then now I don't think he would. Yeah, maybe not. But that's what it says. It's Hip Hop Parade says. He's the best of all time. He's also the most careless of all time. I agree. That's the thing. The carelessness is what got him at UFC 200. Now we get him again, and after UFC 214, it's just weird. I mean, the UFC 200 was legit, right? He got busted, whatever. If this one comes out as not true, that kind of sucks. How did he get the foods? Oh, how did he get the roids? Hey man, athletes could do whatever. If you go to your local gym, there's at least one hookup in there. Oh, that quick? Yeah, I don't know. Can a steroid leave your system in 24 hours? There are some that can leave your system pretty quickly. I've actually, with the help of Miss Rose, she did a bunch of research and found a few that can. They were saying it's an oral-based steroid, so I would assume it can leave your system pretty quick. So it's all fucking weird, man. This whole thing, USADA needs to get the shit together so people stop doubting them. But they need to. I think they're gonna suspend Jones anyway, even if they're wrong. I don't think he's innocent, to be honest, but that doesn't mean he won't beat this. Yeah, no, I'm with that too. I could see him beating this. That being said, I don't think it would take too long for it to have effect. That makes no sense. No, I agree. I do think he might beat this. Like, he might beat this, and if he does, great. But I don't think USADA's gonna let him get away without a suspension of some sort. You know what I mean? Just because they found it in that one sample, supposedly, right? I'm trying to find out here. I'm pretty sure they tested both. He's still the GOAT. I mean, you could be Barry. Okay, let me tell you. I don't know if you guys. I'm assuming you don't watch baseball, but USADA's trash. Shake my head. I think all testings got its holes for sure. Could have gotten it from body to body with the guy using heavily. It's possible, man. I don't know if Jones is on that team from sweat or something. I don't know. Is that possible? You can't sweat roids into somebody else. Let me see if it tested the B sample. Oh, they're waiting for results of the B sample. So it's gonna take several weeks. So it's gonna be several weeks until we find out if that B sample's pop. No, that's ringworm. Good point. TMT comes in gel sometimes. Yeah, true. What exactly is a B sample? So they take two samples. They basically take two tests, same test with two samples when they test you. An A sample, which they test, right away, and a B sample, which is the backup in case you do test positive. It tests the B sample as well to confirm. Isn't Tuneribol a steroid? T-ball, the steroid that needs several weeks to build up in your system? I believe it is, but again, they don't test for everything every time. They test for certain things when they do tests. So. Well, it'd be up to USADA to release whether or not they tested for T-ball, on the 6th and the 6th and the 7th. Yeah. Not to mention, they tested him on 2 days straight. It's kind of weird. Do you think this will beat DC if he's guilty? What do you mean, like beats him clean? Oh, there we go. As soon as urine, the B has it, or someone adultery. No, it's not. Yeah. So it's all up in the air. I'm at work right now, so I'm just I'm handling business while I'm talking shit. So yeah, I mean it had to be in his system the entire time. It's kind of weird. Failed testing. This whole thing's weird. Jon Jones is such a fucking. Do you think he would retire if guilty? What up, Corner? It's good, man. Multitasking. Yeah, that's what I do. He was better off smoking weed all the time. I agree. Does he have to retire if guilty? Only if it's suspended for 4 years. Right? If it's suspended for 2 years, I can see a comeback. Suspended for 4 years, he won't have to retire, but I don't think he's coming back. You know what I mean? Just go on and do grappling contests and shit. By the way, they need to start testing heavier in like grappling events and tournaments and shit. Like legit ones. 4 years later, Vulcan will give no time. Vulcan's a bad motherfucker, man. He's a bad motherfucker. Yeah, shit. DC will be long gone. I think DC retires sooner than later. Jon Jones might do WWE if he gets 4 years. I don't think he has that kind of personality, man. I'm pretty sure in WWE, and I haven't watched it in a long time, but you do need personality. I don't think he has a personality to be able to pull it off, but maybe with training, you never know. Some people have it, some don't. With training, somebody. Anyway, so it's a kind of shit. He's doing coke and going down at 185. I feel like that's the move. And then change your name to like, I don't know. Rob Jones. I'm a totally different guy. Anderson Silva got out quite lightly, and then they stuffed Diaz. Have got Here's the thing. That wasn't the Nevada State Athletic Commission though. They went after Diaz trying to ban him for life. That was Pat Lumball's bitch ass. I don't give a fuck about saying that about her. She's a fucking cunt. But that was a fucking travesty. But this whole Jon Jones thing, if it's legit steroids, it's fucked up. CSAC is better. CSAC is coming for that ass. Please believe. If USADA can prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that he took steroids, California is not fucking around. They're the ones that set all those weight limits up and all that, and all the 10% stuff. They're legit. They're on their shit. So it'll be a lot of fun in the next several weeks to talk about this shit. At least it gives us a chance to get away from the Mayweather-McGregor talk. I'll tell you that much. But even then, man, it's a black eye for UFC. So what happens to Jones? Steroids should be a life ban if they go after Jones like they did Diaz. Maybe. Andy Foster personally looks stupid for giving him a chance. If he doesn't, yeah, kind of, right? The Diaz thing was weird, dude. They went after him mostly because he came at him with the Fifth Amendment stuff, which is, by the way, genius as fuck. I'm sure he's got a hard on. take dick pills. But Diaz, the Diaz things that he kept saying the Fifth Amendment wouldn't answer questions about anything, like at all. So that pissed off Pat Limbaugh. She was like, "Oh, life. Well, okay, well, not life in 5 years. Get the fuck out of here with that shit for weed." So there should be a fucking longer ban. Yeah, but the actual technical test stuff is spot on. Yeah, he got all the brains out of the two brothers. What, Nick? I don't know. I feel like Nate was. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't. Those guys don't give a shit about the differences. You ever seen those interviews with Nick and Nate where they ask him who's the better fighter between them two, and Nick Diaz never answers it. He goes, "That's a stupid fucking question. We're two different kind of fighters. You guys are idiots." You know what I mean? So they're different kinds of dudes. Everyone complains about the Diaz brothers always never fighting. They never fight. They've been offered fights. They never do it. If they don't have to, they don't have to. Steroids are definitely more performance enhancing than weed. Agreed. If Jon Jones wins this DC would break down. I think DC would be do that knocking the table over meme. That'd be him. Who's GOAT for you now then, Mighty Mouse? Greatest of all time? Of all time? I still man, that's weird. That's a weird question now. He passed all USADA and doping, but the Quest drug test was the DS thing. That's right. Quest fucked that over. DC's gonna hire a hitman. I don't know, man. Hey, the feds are monitoring the dark web now, so the Silk Road's kind of fucked. He's innocent. He may well be. I am not doubting that whatsoever. But they got several weeks to find out. He's a pill popper. A lot of people are. The hitman couldn't even kill Jones. Jones would just jump a bunch of walls and get away, and then come back for his bowl. That was fucked up. Jon Jones, man, I swear to God, if he's innocent on this, goddamn. Definitely not innocent, but he might have been railroaded here. True. 4 years is a bit much. If it was his first time, I'd agree with you. But if they can prove that he did it, that it was legit, he took steroids, Jones is the best of all time, though. Look, man, right now I agree. You know what I mean? But it's like talk about Barry Bonds, man. 4 years seems fair, to be honest. If it's the second time, this is the second time he gets popped. If it's fucking confirmed, I agree. The thing about, for example, Barry Bonds broke the fucking home run record, but everyone puts an asterisk, even though he never tested positive. So, why not 2 or 3? You're talking about 2 or 3 years? They can. It's between 2 and 4 years. They can give him 3 years, 2.5 years, whatever. It just depends on what CSAC feels like doing. Andy Foster's on that shit. By the way, Jeff Nowitzki always seems a little evil when he comes up with those announcements, right? It's he's almost like, oh, I got another one, fuck yeah. It's almost like they're like trophies on his mantle. He's got a giant, for sure, Armstrong bike in his fucking living room of the day he popped him. How soon could we see Jones back if he's innocent? Look, it's going to take several weeks for that beast to come back, so unless USADA comes back and says, our bad, we fucked up, sooner than that, it's going to be months. We're not going to see him anytime soon. It's going to be bad. Dude goes to church, starts talking steroids, dude smokes weed, becomes youngest UFC champ, and stops. Yeah. Here's the thing about Jones, though, anytime something bad happens, he immediately goes God's got my back. Or he goes back to the religion thing. And then what I don't like is that no matter what happens, he tries to make himself the victim instead of take responsibility or something. I don't know. Stay got Jesus mode, yeah. I feel like Dana hates John and would screw him over. Maybe. Who would fight John next? No time. If USADA ever been wrong and admitted it before? I don't think so. Jesus is the best drug dealer in MMA in the world, dog. Jones probably isn't the GOAT, but he's better than Mighty Mouse. I don't like that GOAT, the GOAT thing, because they're different weight classes. They can't fight each other. Okay, never mind. That's my pound for pound argument. I don't like the pound for pound list because they can't fight each other. So it's stupid. For the most part, they can't fight each other. So yeah. Right now, it's probably Mighty Mouse. I don't know. Can John beat Brock? I feel like he could. I agree. You ever seen Brock be happy getting punched in the face? Can you imagine getting punched in the face and get his knee kicked in? Brock's a big dude. Totally, he's a big fucking dude. But Jon Jones, fucking powerlifting, getting big and shit, and especially if he takes steroids, it'll be crazy. Pound for the dumbest fuck in my opinion. I agree. I'm with you. 100%. I think the pound for pound list is the dumbest shit they've ever come up with. I think it's dumb that they let journalists vote on it. I heard something somewhere that the thing he tests positive for can only be found in urine. Hold up. Joe Rogan, what's up? Okay. Anyway. But, yeah, it's all fucked up, man. It's all craziness. He might have ruined his career with this, by the way, if it's true that he actually did it. You know what I mean? But you know what I keep hearing was like conspiracies. Like someone put it in his orange juice. I'm like, fuck out of here with that shit. And then you read this, you're like, holy shit. Is it possible someone actually fucking drugged his, spiked them? They could find a guy for 50K to take John everywhere and give him weed when he's freaking out. It's possible. What if he was drugged? You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? How did it get in there? He might have been drugged. You never know. Like, you never fucking know. He might have been drugged. It's just, I'm not saying it's true. Like, the one thing that trips me out is his one of his teammates came out and was just like, I don't think he got drugged, by the way. Let's get that out of the way. I'm just saying it's one of the theories, not conspiracy, one of the theories out there. One of his guys is saying someone wants to see John go down, but why would the UFC want Jon Jones to be suspended? Next to McGregor, he's the next big draw. Some crazy hooker. If he fucked up the night before, he was like on nerves and shit, freaking out. He's like, oh, I need a release. And she was like, yeah, fuck you, bruh. But the UFC is like Luke Rockhold, maybe. Luke Rockgold, by the way, that needs to be his nickname, Rockgold. But the UFC, there's no reason for the UFC to do that. None of this makes sense. Exactly. That's basically what I'm trying to say, Veritas. Is that it doesn't make sense. None of it makes sense. It's all fucked up. You know what I mean? And until all the details come out, we're all in the dark here. And more importantly, Jon Jones' career is at a halt. Especially if he's innocent. This is all fucked up. Exactly. Jon Jones makes Dana money. Agreed. 100%. There's no reason for the UFC to do this shit. That's why I don't think that someone spiked this shit. I'm just saying it's possible. Why? Who knows? Dana hates him, but he makes Dana money. So, he also hates the Diaz brothers, but he's gonna get that Nate Conner fight going. If anything, they hide it like with Vitor, right? They used to call him Victor Gracie. Now they're calling him Vitor, or his name is Vitor Belfort. So, if that's who you're talking about, my friend. So this whole thing is all kinds of fucked up, all over the place. No, I just said your last place, but gun death. Yeah, it's your last one, gun death. I knew I saw the face. Hey, fucking fun death. Fuck that shit. I like fun death better. I saw the face and I'm like, I know I recognize that shit. I didn't know it was you though. Yeah, your old fucking screen's on there, bruh. Alright, gun. What the fuck? But, yeah, that's where we're at, ladies and gentlemen. That's where we're at. The Jon Jones Royd saga continues with some crazy shit. So, yeah, when will his B sample get done? It'll be several weeks. So we're looking October, late October, maybe mid-October. We'll find out. We'll get the results of the B sample. I don't think you can. You can, make it faster. I'm sure they did expedite it. So great. We can speculate for a month. That's what I love about MMA, my friend. Oh no, 3 of 3 talking shit. Just fuck Gunny. Get out of here with that shit. Gun's the man. Nate Diaz was allegedly drugged by a nurse. So, so Brock will be ready for it by then. He enters the pool and all that. His suspension's gonna be Jesus Christ, I'm talking too much. His suspension will be over by then for sure. Hey, check it out, Flat Earth. Anyway, Gun. Gun's the man, I'm telling you. So, anyway, that's where we're at. So, nobody knows shit. It's basically what this whole thing was about. Nobody knows shit about shit. So, breaking news, Jon Jones quitting UFC career to pursue wide receiver for the Dallas Cowboys. Mike, fuck out of here with that shit. Let's go to the Cardinals. Anyway, dick pic on the way, Gunny and Eddie. No, dude, god damn it, man. Come on, man. Ronda heading to WWE, so maybe John. Ronda's a better shot at WWE as far as personality-wise, but Jon Jones be the shit. Look, I don't mind guys going to WWE and, if fighters going to WWE, go get paid, man. I'm all about them getting paid. Get paid. Gun, you excited about that dick pic, bro. I can tell. So, yeah. I don't know. Jon Jones, they gotta find a way to clear that up and as soon as possible. Or otherwise, he's gonna lose a lot of time. That's the shit part about these tests. It takes so long to figure out that they lose months, sometimes years of their careers, right? And their reputation gets fucked. So we'd love to see him do a demolition job on Brock in WWE or UFC. I'd rather see him in UFC against Brock to be crazy, but Gunn says, Jones would make a terrible wrestler in my opinion. His personality sucks, to be honest with you. If he truly fails, I can't ever respect him. I'm with you. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me, right? So, it's, no one likes to feel stupid, and a lot of fans will feel really stupid for standing up for him. For real. If they can confirm that he did it. And it'll fucking ruin his career. It'll be over. That's it, you know? But, I mean, the more I think about it, the more I think he's going to get out of it. Somehow, some way. He'll find a way to get out. Somehow. It'll be interesting to see in the next few months here if he gets out of it. Alright. Let's check out the headlines here before I let you guys go. Why isn't he speaking on this, though? Because he's an idiot when he talks. He always says dumb shit. You remember when he was tweeting and deleting shit? You know, his Maki Kawhi probably told him, hey, look, cut this shit out, shut the fuck up, and let me do the talking for you. And that's smart. You let your representation, your professional representation speak for you. You focus on fighting and training and telling the truth to your manager and your team, and your manager will fight for you. That's the only way to get it done, because when fighters try to speak for themselves, they always get emotional about it and say some dumb shit. You know what I mean? Which is crazy. But besides, when you listen to Jon Jones talk, you can tell when he's full of shit. You ever seen the Joe Rogan episode he did? Like, you can tell the PR Jon Jones and Jon Jones. There was a huge difference. PR Jon Jones is slow, precise, articulate, and then Jon Jones is talking about how he has a massive hog, and that's why he needs dick pills. You know what I'm saying? You can tell when it's genuine Jon Jones. So they don't really want him to do. They probably don't want him to do any of that shit. He might release a statement, but it's not going to be like on a show probably. I mean, maybe he'll end up on the Nosy show on Monday. I guarantee you he's trying to get him. I promise you he's trying to get him. But he might get him. Who knows? Maybe just a tweet. He did tweet about Jesus. Yep. The interview with Ariel showed me how fake it can be. The one with Ariel and the Rogan episode as well. Like, I never believe anything Jon Jones says. Like, I believe the testing. Like, if it comes back that he, you know, that he's been whatever. There was some kind of weird fuckery going on with this whole test. I'll believe that, but I'll never believe anything Jon Jones says. I just can't. You know what I mean? It just doesn't. He's fucking been full of shit too many times. So, mind you, his brother Chandler Jones plays linebacker for my team. So, he's the man. But yeah. Anyway, let's check out the headlines here. Yeah, that's kind of it. Oh, the other thing too, fucking Rory McDonald talking about Robbie Lawler was on PEDs at UFC 189. Man, someone knocked that nose back so far back and nicked his brain and fucked his memory up. Because, come on, man, that fight was bloody back and forth. There's no way it was on PEDs. All right, I don't give a fuck what anyone says about that. Robbie Lawler would not do PEDs. I have a hard time believing that Robbie Lawler would do that. You know what I mean? So that broke my heart, dude. What Rory said? It's bad, man. Cause I'm a fan of Rory's, you know, especially now that he's like the face of welterweights in Bellator. You could argue he'll end up being the face of Bellator pretty soon here, if they stop doing, you know, old man fights, hopefully soon. But yeah, I don't think he was on any kinds of PEDs. So, by the way, you gotta love, yeah, Rory, you gotta love MMA media's articles. Going into fucking Reddit to write articles, and then they won't put their name on it. They call it the Newswire. They call it, you know, whatever the fuck. And I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be like not allowed under their new, you know, MMAJA bullshit. But apparently they're still doing it. So helps to have people on the board. What can I say? By the way, people that asked me a bunch of times if I was gonna sign up for that, no, I'm not giving it $50, and I'm not joining some shit that does nothing. I'm not. Plus, they're picking and choosing who they like at this point. And you can tell from the people that got rejected, they're only picking the people that they like. It's a good old boys club. What can I say? All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna do it for me. I gotta go. Gotta go back to work. Clearly, I'm at work, so this isn't even my office. So there you go. One more shot of Flat Earth. All right, Gun. Thanks for coming on. 303. Davey boy, you the shit. Yeah, everyone that watches, appreciate it. I'll probably put this up on YouTube pretty soon. All right, catch you guys later.
Motherfuckers love it to be